Welcome to the closeout as a project ID 110070. This is a closeout report. This project showcases real-world usage of Cardano blockchain technology in real estate investments, project achievements and deliverables. Our project successfully implemented two key use cases, which are blockchain-driven property share sales, enabling secure, transparent property transactions. Outputs delivered include user requirement specifications, depth front-end and back-end design and implementation. Smart contract design and source code is available on GitHub. Hosting on Cardano Property Solution is hosted on a shared hosting and is working very well. There is a user manual to assist users on how to buy, sell this property there. And it is also available on the GitHub link, and the link is available on the website. The challenge entry and selection. This was submitted under the Cardano use case concepts. The challenge was to pilot the usage of Cardano technology in solving real estate investment challenges. The demo shows that that has been achieved. The proposal approach and technical solutions. So this is a developed minimum viable product, integrating front-end, back-end, database, and blockchain with a smart contract on Cardano working very well. All components are alive and functioning. What was the funding and progress of this? The total funding requested for this project is 63,000 ADA. The project is live and is in testing phase, and we are improving on it. The libraries that are being used there is Helios, and out of Helios, I developed the Coxylib wrap around it to come up with easy, quick functions to implement. And it has been demonstrated to some investors, business people, and they gave positive feedback. What are the key learnings and challenges? Key challenges first are the library. The Helios had some error messages which did not assist in us finding bugs very quick. So we are working on the library to improve on those error messages. And then we are also working to improve the Coxylib library. And also we realized that some of the wallets with the same account, for example, I have the same account on Eternal, also the same account on NAMI. On NAMI is running very well, but NAMI upgraded to less. It's working. I demonstrated with Lacey, it was working, but it is slower than what it was on NAMI. NAMI it was pretty fast. Everything was working very well. On Lace, everything is working like NAMI, but we see some bit of it is slow in loading like that. On Eternal, the same account with the same wallet address, it throws an error that some things are not alright, even when it's on pre-production, even the settings on collateral are there. So this means I have to investigate why, because all different wallets of Cardano must work with this one here. Also, we need to improve on adoption on traditional real estate investors, the public buyers. So these are some of the challenges that we are on the roadmap to work on. Scope, adherence, and milestones. Project remained within scope and achieving milestones. Blockchain use case report, user specification, UI and UX design. You have seen it here. All these are supplied. The smart contract testing on testnet pre-production, it has been done and the tests are there. Let us run through a live demo of it before we proceed. Right, first and foremost, I'm going to be one of the agents who is tokenizing a property. So I'll go to login. Right, this is just a demo username that I have created. It's hard-coded for now. So the first thing is, as a seller of the property, is to list your property. In this case, for this one, I have already posted a property to cut this short. But I can do it again so that you see the property listing is not a big issue. Click here and then select the property you want to sell. In this case, it's a real estate. It's an estate property. So I'll say estate property for sale. Right. Here you supply the details of the property that you are selling. You supply information like the bedroom, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms. For now, allow me to enter just dummy data for this property so that we quickly get to the real issue of demonstrating fractionalization and tokenization. I will simply select a price 2000 and then allow this one to be like this. Select some demo data here. Let's make this 14. This is a property. I'll just select an image. Let me just select an image here for us in property. Right, I'll select one of these images here. The others are default. The listing, we have been listing so many properties. You can test it yourself. This is available. You can add all these other images here. This is already used and every app on the Web2 is doing this. Right, let me list this one. Right, this one has been easily and quickly listed. So the next step, I forgot to explain one most important thing. For this to take place, the administrator is the one who sets up the smart contracts, including the deeds office. You log in as administrator and then you mint 3 NFTs. And those 3 NFTs are the ones that will reference the marketplace for this. That is already done. That is why I am able now to go to the next step, to tokenize the property. So here are the other properties that I have tokenized and sold online. People have bought and sold shares during testing for this user wallet account. This application is a Cardano-based, ADA-based property share sales. So one needs to have a what? An ADA wallet. This is the wallet that I'm using, and this is the wallet address that I am using. So down here, I've just now added this property. So you can see it has given up the default sales, the default price, but I want the price to be 10 ADA. Let me make it 5 ADA. So I'll sell one share for 5 ADA. And then here I'll increase the number of shares. Okay, let me make it 10 ADA so that it corresponds to the total price of the property. So this is 10 ADA. Therefore, here I'm going to require 200,000 shares. Then I'm going to mint these 200,000 shares for this property. Let us do that. So this property is going to be PIT 92. So there is the asset. You can view the asset here. Is PIT 92. There are 200,000 tokens that are minting. Then there are details here. You can see the details of the property here, metadata. Then let me sign and right. That he has done as it has happened successfully. It reloaded the page. That is why we didn't see that last message. But if I reload here properly, you'll see now this is deactivated, the button is gone, it says tokens already minted. So when I head over, I've done the tokenization of the property. Now when I head over to the property market, on this first one here, you are going to see, here is this property, which is number 14 Elizabeth Avenue, which is property ID number 2. So the next stage for me is to put the tokens on sale. I've got 200,000 of them. Let me start by selling 2,000. So what you see here, you will see like this one, they don't have these yellow patterns, the 2 yellow patterns. The first yellow pattern, the 2 yellow patterns are showing that you have got some tokens which you have not put on market for sale. In this case, I've got all of them, and this one again has got all of them. But if you look at this one, all the tokens have been put on market and some of them are bought. You can buy one as a default. This one you can cancel, which means there are some here. You can scroll down for different, you can see this one for that same account. These are different properties for that same account. So let me go ahead here and put 200,000 on sale. If everything goes very well, I must be able to sell these online. Sometimes it fails just due to some network issues. But in this case, it has come down and said, I'm going to pay 3 data transaction fees. It has got some details. You can see there is the smart contract where I am sending all these 2,000 and locking them up for public sale. Let me sign. Okay, this is a confirmation that it has been a success. I've managed to put 2,000 out of my 200,000 tokens, which are PID 92, for sale. So now you can see the transaction ID is being given here. Even when I open another tab, you won't see it because I'm sharing only this tab. But this is there. We can even see it on the wallet after some time. We'll get a transaction ID here. There it is 1 minute ago. This is the property that I put on sale. But I'm not going to go to that one again. So what I'm going to do here, let's assume now it's another wallet. You can see here it has changed the total. It is showing the different total now. We have some other options like to cancel so that you retrieve your 200,000. Another way, if you can't cancel due to some issues, you can rebuy them using the same wallet. So on this one, I hope they will show up here on my wallet. Let's see what I have. Yeah, you can see on my wallet here, I've got this PID 92, 200 of them. 200,000 of them have been sold. I'm left with 198. This gives you flexibility so that you can make profit on the market changes. When there's high demand, the prices can go up. When there's low demand, you can reduce the prices, you can resell at any amount. Another flexibility is you can resell your tokens as per need, what type of liquidity you need, rather than going to borrow a loan from a bank. So here now, let us go to reselling this, buying this token from the market. So we have to come here to the property market. Under the property market here, what we have now, people can buy tokens from this one here. In this case, I will still use this account to buy this one here. It will be the same even if I have a different account. So here, let me buy 2 of them. So if I'm buying 2, it means I have to pay 10 times 2, 20. By here, I'm buying 2 property shares, PI to 92. From here, there, processing, there we get a wallet to sign. There you see, I've got 20. I'm going to lose 20 either because I'm buying 2 shares. on that property. You can see the details here. There. See, I'm getting 2 of these shares. Right, and the details for the house, everything is here. What about if people do double sales of a house? That is prevented by the deeds office. Every country has got a deeds office that ensures that only one property is listed and sold twice. So the deeds office have got an NFT here, which if it is available, it means this is the only sale for that property. Right, then let me sign. So what am I going to see here? I'm going to get 2 of the 200. There, the transaction went very well. So on my wallet here, I must see an increase of this by 2. You can see here there, 198,002 tokens that I have bought. Assume this was another wallet. So this person now has got 2 shares of this property, and the share ID is SP8092, which are fungible tokens. Now, the person can resell this at a higher price to make profit or to gain liquidity. So where does that show? Person must come to this token resell, and then you have to click that and wait a couple of seconds. What it is going to do, it is going to go to your wallet and then retrieve the tokens that are on sale. In this case, I have got these tokens that I can put back to resell them. It has given here this one, but it didn't update. It hasn't finally updated from what we have. Right, I will demonstrate that because I bought 2 of these. I've got the 91, I can resell that one, which I have, you saw it here. I can sell this PID 92 that I have here. In this case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to sell this one, put it on sale, this one. The other 2 haven't reflected on this part, but they will reflect. This will be 192,002. So let me resell this one that I bought earlier, which is PID 90. I also bought it 10, so 10 ADA. Going to resell this one, going to resell it for 30 ADA. So sell share token. Then I have to sign. Then the details will show here. I'm reselling this on the market, and the metadata, the token details, you can see here. It is going to a smart contract from my wallet, so that token is going to the market smart contract. So let me sign. But there, it has been successfully resolved. So basically, it has left my wallet, it has gone to the property market. So normally, when you check this site, give it a couple of times. It has been very fast, you see. It has left my wallet. So when I reload this site, so you'll see now what I was telling you. That one, I have put it back on market to resell it for 30. And I told you the 2 which I bought have been now, this is refreshed. So it's reflecting now, you can see, because it was there. So now let's go to the next part. Let's go to the token market, this one here. Right here, we are going to see all different tokens that are for resale, which have been bought by different people and have been put back on market for resale for different prices. The one that I resold is 90, this one. And I'm selling it for 30 ADA. So another wallet, another person somewhere can come back and buy this. Or from my wallet, instead of me buying this one, I can look at this property, click here to go to the property explorer and see the details of this property and see if in future these ones are going to give me more value, more money. So I can buy all these 13. Right, there we go. We have an error. So sometimes what could happen, the money that I'm supposed to pay for this 13 could be lower than what is expected. So to demonstrate this part here is working, I can reduce, number one, I can reduce the money, the quantity, and try 3. Right, there we go. It's still not working, but read that message. There could be a reason to it. Okay, let me simulate another wallet buying the one that I put on sale now, which is P1890. This one. This one is only one. I have to pay 30. So let me run this one. There we go. So you see this one now. It's another wallet, it's another person buying it. And there it is. It is P1891. But this time, look, this person is buying this for 30. So let me sign. Right, there it has been sold. So which means now it will move away from this resale market here. It will go back to the wallet of the person who bought, because the person has lost 38. So the person is having it. So when I come to my wallet, quickly you can see there it is PIT share 30. It is there. Now when I reload this one here, you are going to see the token is no longer available here. We have got this one here, it has been resolved. So this is a fully functioning application. You can visit and test it. It is on GitHub, but it is hosted on Cardano Property Solutions.co. Right, I'm going to log out. More details here are on the attached videos, where everything, even the user, how to use this. We have got a user manual that shows you step by step what to use. Then you can also click the videos. There are several videos that I have recorded here. The smart contract design, how it was built, and where the repository is. These are several videos testing with different users and some of the business people on these videos. Right, so I'm going to switch back and finish up the presentation. So what you have seen now is a fully running application with a back end, with a front end, with the blockchain integrated, fully working. Right. So what I have shown you are the project outputs. The key outputs delivered include user requirement specifications, depth front end and back end design and implementation. Smart contract design and source code is available on GitHub. Hosting on Cardano Property Solution is hosted on a shared hosting and is working very well. There is a user manual to assist users on how to buy, sell this property there. And it is also available on the GitHub link, and the link is available on the website. The challenge entry and selection. This was submitted under the Cardano use case concepts. The challenge was to pilot the usage of Cardano technology in solving real estate investment challenges. The demo shows that that has been achieved. The proposal approach and technical solutions. So this is a developed minimum viable product, integrating front-end, back-end, database, and blockchain with a smart contract on Cardano working very well. All components are alive and functioning. What was the funding and progress of this? The total funding requested for this project is 63,000 ADA. The project is live and is in testing phase, and we are improving on it. The libraries that are being used there is Helios, and out of Helios, I developed the Coxylib wrap around it to come up with easy, quick functions to implement. And it has been demonstrated to some investors, business people, and they gave positive feedback. What are the key learnings and challenges? Key challenges first are the library. We faced the Helios had some error messages which did not assist in us finding bugs very quickly. So we are working on the library to improve on those error messages. And then we are also working to improve the Coxilib library. And also we realized that some of the wallets with the same account, for example, I have the same account on Eternal, also the same account on NAMI. On NAMI is running very well, but NAMI upgraded to less. It's working. I demonstrated with Lacey, it was working, but it is slower than what it was on NAMI. NAMI it was pretty fast. Everything was working very well. On Lace, everything is working like NAMI, but we see some bit of it is slow in loading like that. On Eternal, the same account with the same wallet address, it throws an error that some things are not alright, even when it's on pre-production, even the settings on collateral are there. So this means I have to investigate why, because all different wallets of Cardano must work with this one here. Also, we need to improve on adoption on traditional real estate investors, the public buyers. So these are some of the challenges that we are on the roadmap to work on. Scope adherence and milestones. Project remained within scope and achieving milestones. Blockchain use case report, user specification, UI and UX design. You have seen it here. All these are supplied. The smart contract testing on testnet pre-production, it has been done and the tests are there. And I've also even done a live user testing which is working. This is a working prototype integrating all components. Future plans and commercialization. This is a commercial application where Cardano technology is applied on real-world problems. So the next step include improving on Helios error handling, optimizing application and performance, developing Android and iOS versions of this. Then we get onto the road marketing this for all different real estate applications. We can even add other features of real estate. Then we commercialize, market, and sell it and use it. Right. Also, we need to enable some ability of fiat to add ADA to fiat conversions within the platform or behind the scenes, because a lot of the buyers or investors don't know about ADA, don't know about ADA wallet. So a situation whereby when we commercialize, we want a situation whereby somebody comes in with a credit card and buy tokens, but behind the scene, the fiat is converted into ADA, and then the smart contract, and then the person receives either via an email the Explorer link with all the details. We can use some other what we call Bitcoin hardware wallets like the Tangem cards, those which are like credit cards. Those ones, they don't need to use 24 words. As long as you've got that card and you use that card on your mobile, it works seamlessly. Future funding needs. Yes, this needs for it to really get down into production, into market, it really requires further funding, further work, and is needed. So further funding will be required for marketing and promotion, improving the scaling of it, the testing of it, and to making sure that also it is formally verified that things will always go right on the blockchain, on the smart contracts there. So some formal verification will need to be done, testing need to be further done, scalability, and then UI, UX improvements. Those are going to be done. That is why further funding is needed. And all other developers that are interested are welcome to come and also play their part, be part of the project. It's open source. So another need for funding is to develop the mobile versions, iOS, and then also Android, because people who normally are using this quite a lot. Also need to improve Helios error handling. It is a library working very well, and then I'm very happy with it. Right, let's get to the other part, adoption strategies. We've already talked about commercialization demonstrated by this app. It is real estate professionals who appreciate the liquidity benefits. So to enhance adoption, this part here, I want to explain it very carefully. We need to improve the user experience, enable credit card payments converting fiat to ADA, and to use Tangem wallets. And also, let's listen to the other people when they test it, what they are going to say. So as a conclusion, I'm going to say Cardano Property Solutions has successfully demonstrated a real-world Cardano application using blockchain in the real estate industry. We are committed to enhancing adoption, improving technology, and expanding the ecosystem. Thank you.